Yo, what's going on, man? What is the deal, bro? We are here today. Um, we here. We here, man. I have been trying to, work on this mix, in particular, the one we're about to work on today for the last 24 hours, and things just wasn't happening back at the crib studio or whatnot. So I'm at the real studio here on the north side of Houston, Texas, and everything like that. Hopefully, we can get some things done. I'm running kind of behind, maybe like a day or two, like I want to with this particular session, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out today here at the studio. I got a small window. I got to be up out of here at 12 p.m. So that's our cutoff time right here on this stream or whatnot. 12 p.m. man. So it's 9:41. I can't catch a break this morning. Traffic was ill this morning, as always in Houston. And then I get to the building. We got a fire drill, so that's where I'm just coming back off of. I was trying to hit it up at about 9, get a good 3 hours in, but I can't catch a break, man. Technical difficulties last night with the PC and the interface. Plugins wasn't loading up properly. All kind of weird things. And it just wasn't one plugin. It was a couple of manufacturer plugins that I always have 0% problems with. And last night it was just doing the fool. So I really don't know what the hell was going on, but you know what I'm saying, we're going to revive ourselves and get in here and get to work and stuff like that. Shout out to that one person that's listening and everything like that. So I may do minimum talking. If I'm talking, I'm only explaining my process because people, what I'm saying, learned a little bit from these videos and stuff like that. But I got a lot of work to do. I kind of want to put a dent in the vocals. Last night we kind of got the beat where we needed to get at, and that's what I was trying to do. But I'm gonna have to take a different approach to this mix and just mix the vocals first. So that's what we're gonna do today. Like I said, I may talk very minimum because, like I said, I only got like 2.5 hours, maybe less, to work on this before I get up out of here and finish out the day with other activities and whatnot. So if you're watching, I appreciate you tuning in and stuff like that. If I don't catch a chat, it ain't nothing personal. I don't know what's up with the YouTube community. They get all in their feelings. If you don't answer their chat, you don't respond to them or whatnot, I'm working. Stuff like that. So I don't have a moderator here that's following the chat or whatnot. It's always me doing everything or whatnot. So what I'm saying, but I do appreciate you tuning in, and I'll try to look at the chat as I possibly can. You feel me? All right, so let's get in here and get to work. We got Studio One up already. What I'm gonna be working on is the hook. I already kind of like hit an approach with it, and I'm starting to find out a lot of things about the vocals. Nothing bad with the vocals themselves or anything like that. But let's see here, and I got two things going on here and everything like that. But the vocals, we have like two leads recorded on two different tracks. So what I did last night, just kind of like made a auxiliary track or a bus track, put those two leads on those two tracks onto one track. That way I can process that. And these are the two tracks that you see here highlighted that I'm clicking on right there. Those are the two lead tracks in the hook, but they're one passage. They're just recorded in different parts. And as you can see right here, you know what I'm saying? So one recording here, bam, stop the recording, pick it up right here, stop, pick it up right there, stop, pick it up right there, stop. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just a different recording process, but it's still one lead going all the way through. So what I did was just took those two tracks here and bust them to this track right here, and we're processing that one lead on that bus track. So if you're not privy to routing in any of your DAWs, you know what I'm saying, you have to kind of figure out, if you're doing all that stop and recording, you can't knock it out in one take or one breath. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to do to set your mixing engineer up or set yourself up when you're going to record. I'm sorry, y'all. Going to mix your own stuff or whatnot. Don't make it difficult for yourself, and you're mixing this track and you're mixing this track, and you got like 50 million plugins on there, and you over mixing, and a lot of people don't understand that. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about in the YouTube community, is over mixing. So you know what I'm saying, simplify your process. You know what I'm saying? If you're working in the analog world, that's what you're doing. In the analog world, yeah, you may have compressors and EQs on this one track. But you know what I'm saying? In the analog world, it's not that easy just to stop record, pick a track. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I think the DAW has kind of like babyfied and put a pacifier in a lot of people's mouths that, oh, I got unlimited tracks, or I have, you know what I'm saying, a large amount of tracks that I could choose to record on top of, and we don't think about, you know what I'm saying, the make sense way far as to help the mixing process further down the road and stuff like that. So that's where I stopped at on last night, and we're gonna pick it up off of there. So I'm gonna get a listen for let's see here. I need to listen to this track right here in purple, because it's the same process, which I like, you know what I'm saying. It keeps the consistency of the vocal. But I need to listen to what's going on with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that play. And let me double check and make sure we got audio coming in here, because last night I had audio problems for whatever reason. And yep.
Audio problems, just like that. For some reason, this damn service that I'm using keeps changing my audio input. All right, here we go. Let me double check that one more time. All right. Here we go.
Now, hell, now my paper stack for liberation. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting a soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out here sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I can never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like cushion, I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my cloud. Y'all can't get in until we act. I clock my ends across the side. Inside the Benz on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch. Man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Hold yourself and elders quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing act, get youngest hit all on the ground.
All right, cool. That's enough I need to listen to. So basically what I'm doing is the beat, we already kind of like processed, got it, you know what I'm saying, sounding the way we need to sound. So what I'm doing is just turning up the clip gain. That way it's just sitting right there in the mix. Volume. No plug-in, no, ain't doing nothing, just volume and stuff like that, or whatnot. So now that we got that done, I'm gonna go back to the hook, and I'm gonna show you what I did with the hook.
Remember that you live and die by that holster. All night trying to get my life.
So those two tracks I was talking about earlier, if we would solo those,
I can see
the track already has reverb on it, and I never noticed it. You won't notice it until you solo it. But what we're doing on this particular, there's two tracks that are basically one is we're compressing, and then we're utilizing the API vision strip. And if you were to turn these two processors off right here, you don't get that polished sound on the vocals. It sounds very interface stuff like that. So what I mean by that is raw vocals, you know what I'm saying, straight from the microphone to the interface, DA conversion into the computer. That's what it sounds like without those plugins. So we turned those off.
Hop it up all night trying to get my life.
Playing in the mix. So you see what I'm saying? So now that we have added, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of, actually a lot of compression and a little bit of EQ here. And I think I got a little bit of compression going on there. We definitely got a polished sound to the vocal.
I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free.
All right, cool. So that's what we got.
He say he looking for me.
So that sounds really, really good, or whatnot. Now, we're going to pick up off where I left off last night, and that's applying some auto-tune to those vocals right there. When you're listening to it with the naked ear, it sounds like it's off a little bit as far as pitch is concerned. And I kind of went in there last night to see if it needed any melodyne treatment, but it was basically on key. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it's a song or whatnot. So we're gonna put the auto tune on there as a safety net and everything like that. And we're in the key of D sharp minor. And everything like that. And I just need to change this guy. I think I'm gonna keep it to a low mil, but it sounds like a tenor voice. So I keep it on tenor. And I already got the retune speed at about 15%. And we have the humanized. I put the humanized effect on there. That way you don't get that auto tune sound. So it'll help out with not sounding so robotic. So if we hit solo here and listen to that.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
Now, if we take the humanized all the way back down to 0, you're going to hear that auto-tune effect in there, and that's what I don't want.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
Now, even though I got the retune speed a little bit slow or whatnot, you can still hear it. But with the humanized, it'll help, you know what I'm saying, add that human feel or that human sound to it a little bit more. All right. So if I was to turn it off.
Up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
Play it back one more time.
Up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
That grown, it keeps it, that auto tune helps it, keeps it in point. Grown, because that's the key, grown. That right there. So that's what that is. We have it both on both of those tracks. I just copied one from the other. Or, you know what I could do? Just save me some PCU power. Just put it on that one right there and just call it a day. Yep. I think that's a good idea. It's doing the same shit. It's the same take. All right. So because it's the same take, I could do that. All right. Cool. I like that idea. Go ahead and unsolo that.
I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no. See, I've been going through some.
All right, cool. So I added this little tube processor in the on the auto tune just to give it a little bit more of a breathy sound and bring out a little bit of that high mid.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all.
And we're going to dial that back just a little bit.
The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me.
I'm going to give it a little bit
My
retune.
response is hell no, hell no. See,
Yeah, I like that right there. Because we're using the API, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a little bit more EQ on there. I need to bring out a couple of things here. I'm gonna go ahead and just choose the stock Pro EQ here. And let's run that back.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for.
There we go, right there. All right, let's do
For
it.
me,
Let's run that back.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free.
And I'm gonna throw this EQ right there And what I'm gonna do is back off right there.
Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be.
There we go.
And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
All right, cool deal. So now that we got that situated there, we're gonna go ahead and turn on this VSX, and I'm gonna see where this lead vocal is sitting in the hook right here, and we're gonna make the adjustment off of that. I'm gonna put it on the midfields, which is these two. These are Adams monitors right here, and what we're gonna do now is just get these lead vocals to sit right according to this virtual environment, stuff like that. I'm gonna try to see if we can get that to sit right in the mix itself and everything like that. Let me just double check my audio. I'm paranoid about that now. All right, here we go. God damn it. Studio One, please get rid of this scratch pad shit. This is aggravating as fuck. I hate that shit. I hate it with a passion. Because when you make an accident and you hit the damn shortcut, it turns that on. I may have to just change that shortcut out.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless he got to keep me in his life when I
Yeah, we were spot on.
doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free.
Let's give it a little bit more compression.
All of y'all. The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
I like that right there. So we was like almost there. We was maybe like a half a dB off or whatnot. So that's pretty cool right there. Let's take that off and continue working on with the hook.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong.
So this is an undertone to that those two leads right there.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
So that so it's in the low mid. So let's see if we can scoop that out a little bit.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
Yeah, it's right there. So let's bring that back.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
Actually, we need to bring it out.
Keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just won't.
And we're gonna cut the low end.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong.
So we need to bring out that high mid in there. Let's see here.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. To get me.
Am I messing with the right track here? Yeah, I am.
Me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, okay.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. To get me in his light when I know.
All right, let's bring that back in the mix now. Let's see if that makes any difference.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to.
We really don't need to compress this. Yeah.
Keep me in
One thing
his
I'm gonna check
light
is solo.
when I know I'm doing wrong. Free.
All right, let's play that back now. Let's go ahead and level that in.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing
we just got that one section, and let's do we need auto tune here? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn it on.
Been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Got to get me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Free.
Yep. All right. So we turn that auto tune on right there, and we're good to go. Let's bring it all in.
Free from all. Been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep in his.
All right. Got a couple of ad libs here. Let's see what this is.
Okay. Free. Huh. Huh.
Like, yeah, we got ad libs here.
I'm asking God to.
Yeah, so it looks like we got an ad lib track here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's an ad lib track. We're gonna move that down here. Right down there. And so we got a little harmony tracks here. Let's go ahead and move that up underneath this part right here. Let's see what this is doing.
Oh, I never will.
All right, cool. So that is definitely singing. So let's go ahead and put like a bus track right here. And this is gonna be hook. I'm just gonna do harmony. All right. So that's a hook harmony. And what we're gonna do is just bring that to the hook right here, and this is gonna go to the hook as well. So just routing those tracks to the hook bus, and this is gonna go to the hook bus as well. All right. So
I never will.
So this is these four solo tracks right here are already paying for me, so that's a good thing. So what we're gonna do now is just basically EQ it. All right. We'll take one of these plugins right here. Actually, you know what? We'll just load up the let me see here. We'll just load up the UAD plugin itself. Get rid of that right there. That's less things it's got to load up. And we'll go with the vision strip on this one. And we'll process it like that. All right. Let's bring that back.
He say he looking for me.
All right. Let's bring in some volume.
And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
All right, let's bring that back right there one more time. Let's go ahead and pull a loop. All right, because I don't have my control surface power supply. I'm having to do this everything by mouse. I'm kind of pissed off about that.
To pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Bring up the volume a little bit more.
To pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Push it a little bit more. We want to touch that yellow.
To pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me. To pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Okay.
To pay,
Bring it up one more
and I ain't
time.
trying to fall. He say he looking
There
for
we go.
me.
Right there. You touched that yellow right here. So that's what I was looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and try to see if we can compress what we got here so far.
And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Let's go ahead and go with like a 5-to-1 ratio. Let's go with a faster. Let's see here.
And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me. To pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Yeah, I like that right
To
there.
pay, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me.
Yeah.
To pay, and I ain't trying to fall.
do is try to find that low mid.
I never will.
Let's shorten it up right there.
I never will. I never will.
Right there around the 240. So let's.
I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me.
Yeah, that sounds really, really good. All right. I'm trying to see where. Okay, there we go. All right.
Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will.
All right, let's.
I never will.
Right there around
I
8K.
never will.
Around 8K is where it's at. Let's solo that.
Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. I never will. I never will. I never will. I never will.
Right there.
I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. I never will.
Put a little high pass on there.
He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me.
I'm gonna try to touch the yellow right here.
Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he.
All right, cool. There we go. All right, let's play that back.
And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me.
Let's put that in mono.
To pay for what I've done. And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will. He say he looking for me. Oh, I never will.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second now. Hold on a second. Let's see here. I just found something here. So, let's see here. We got an issue. I think this.
He say he looking for me.
I think we got two of the same vocals. Let's see here.
I never will. He say he looking for me.
Yep, we sure
I
do.
never will.
Mm-hmm.
I never will. Looking for. I never will.
Now check this out.
I never will. I never will.
Yep, we got some of the same vocals here. So, with that being said, we could just delete one of these. All right, because we don't need it.
I never will.
And what we're gonna do is put binaural pan plugin from Studio One in here, and we'll hit that on mono. Because it was the same track duplicated without it being re-recorded the same take. So, you know what I'm saying? If I say, what's happening, I'm just going to take that recording of what's happening. I'm going to duplicate it and then pan it. I hate when people do that. Don't be lazy. Don't take the shortcut way, because what I could do is just lower the pitch. All right. So let's do that. And I'm going to show you how you can get around with that. But it makes it harder for people like myself having to do that. So if we just drop that down a little bit now, yeah, I have to play with the pitch.
I never will.
You get that robotic sound when you're doing that.
I never will.
And now bring it down.
I never will. I never will. I never will.
And that's what you're doing. Now, most people will say, most people will be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that, you know what I'm saying? Just be done with it. But it's not natural, you know what I'm saying? If you can get the best natural sound that you possibly can with your recordings, go ahead and do that. But in this case, let me put it on stereo. Yeah.
I never will.
Yep, it's the same recording. So we're gonna go ahead and just take that one track out because we don't need two of the same recordings. It's just not needed. So again, we're gonna use binaural pan. Just put it on mono. We're just making that the plugin is just making that audio clip a mono track, seeing as how it's pan a little bit to the left. All right, and
He say he looking.
see.
He say he looking for me. He say
And now we could just turn that up just a tad bit.
he looking for me. He say he looking for me.
Yep, that's so good. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's where we're trying to get at. Let's go ahead and give it a little bump right there coming in.
He say he looking for me. He say he looking for me. He say he looking for me. He say he.
All right, we just need a little compression on that. So what we're gonna do now? This goddamn scratch pad get on my motherfucking nerves. All right, we're gonna just use the stock plugin for channel strip. We just need a little bit of compression on there. Let's do like a medium and
Looking for me. He say he 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 looking for me.
there it is right there. All right, cool deal. I like what these doing.
I never will. I never will. I never will. I never will.
All right, there we go. Let's make sure we don't have nothing else. That sounds like the same thing too, but
He say he looking for me. He say he looking for me. I never will.
what we're gonna do is pitch that up just a hair bit. Let's give it like 8. Shit. Yeah, let's do about 8 right there. Yeah, that makes it sound like it's on tune a little bit.
I never will.
About 8.
I never will.
Now, most people will probably put auto tune on there. You don't necessarily have to put auto tune on every track. All right, just put that pitch on there. But in this case, I just thought about something. I'm gonna have to do that on like all of those tracks right there. So let's just go ahead and be done with it. So the value is 8. Enter. Shit. 8. Enter. This one is gonna be 8. Enter. All right, and this one's gonna be 8 and enter. All right, cool deal. So we go back here, zoom in there.
I never will. He looking for me.
Here it is.
He say he looking for me.
All right, cool deal. So we adjusted the pitch on there. We're gonna bring that down just a hair bit on the fader.
He say he looking for me.
Nice harmony right there. And we'll just take those right there and just bring that down.
He say he looking for me. He say he looking for me. He say he looking for me.
Let's see what this one is.
I've done. I can't let him have me.
All right, cool. So, oh shit, we deleted this part right here. Damn, my bad, y'all. Let's see if we can copy that over. It's the same hook, so let's go ahead and copy that over here. And crap. Damn. Let's see here. Yep. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Looking for me. For me. He say he looking for me.
Alright, there we go. Let's drag this one over here and put it right there.
To pay for what I've done. Oh, he say he looking for me.
And we got this. I think that's just like an ad-lib too.
Huh.
Yeah, ad-lib track. Actually, it's the same thing here. Is this what this is? Let me see here.
Hold up.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay. All right. It's the same shit. All right. I don't know what's going on. Bet. Cool. All right. Cool. I can't let him have me. I like that part right there. All right. What we're gonna do is just put a little stank on that. I can't let him have me. And stuff like that, man. Let's go ahead and just
I can't let him have me. 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 I can't
let's unsolo that.
let him have me. I can't 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 let him have me.
All right.
Let him have me. I can't let him have me. I can't let him have me. I can't let
All right, and
him have me. I can't let him have me.
you can hear some of that low mid. That breath. We need to take some of that out right there.
I can't let him have me. 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 I can't let him have me.
And what we're gonna do is apply a little feedback.
I can't let him have me. I can't let him have
Apply a little bit of compression on that. Let's see here, we're gonna do like right there.
me. I can't let him have 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 me.
All right, trying to nail down that compression release.
I can't let him have me.
There it is.
I can't let him have me.
Yep.
I can't let him have me. 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 I can't let him have me.
All right, like that right there.
I can't let him have me.
Oh,
I can't let him have me.
say what we got going on right now.
I can't let him have me. 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 I can't let him have me.
Let me check that in mono.
I can't let him have me.
Like that. There it is right there. All right, so that's that take. let's go and transition into that.
To pay for what I've done, I can't let him have me.
It's a key point of the hook. Let's do that one more time.
To pay for what I've done, I can't let him have me.
There it is. All right, and let's see what this part is right here.
I can't let him have me.
I like that. Natural. I like it. I really don't even think. Maybe an EQ.
I can't let him have me.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think we need to do anything to it. Shout out to them 2 people that's watching. Los, what's going on, man? It's running a whole lot smoother than last night. I could tell you that much, bro. So I'm not even gonna mess with the instruments until I actually finish. Finish the vocals and stuff like that. And because I don't know what the hell was going on last night, big dog. Like 2 different plug-in manufacturers. I don't know. I think it was just my PC, man. To be honest with you, because I don't know, bro. So but we just mixing down the vocals right now, man. Appreciate you for tuning in.
I can't let him have me.
Let's see here. Let's do this right here. Bring this.
I can't let him have me. 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 I can't let him have me.
There it is.
I can't let him have me. I can't let him have me. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell. I can't let him have me. My response is
shit. Do I want to compress that? Yeah, we might as well. Just give it a little bit here. A little bit. I mean, a tad bit.
Let him have me. My response is hell. No, hell. I can't let him have me. 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 I can't let him have me.
There we go. All right, cool deal. All right, I think we're done with that. The only thing I got to deal with is these ad libs, and the hook will be done. So let's mute the ad libs and check out what we got with the hook.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in His light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be, and I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell.
Yeah, that's it right there. The only thing I need to turn up is this little part right here. And let's see here. Man, they got that bad boy low. All right, here we go. So this little part right here, we need to turn that up in the mix. Let's bring that back down there.
Just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said.
All right, let's do that one more time.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil
there. So now that is a part of what I would call the lead. So I'm gonna have to fit that right here. So we're just gonna take that and shorten it up and put it right there, and take that little bit right there and delete that. Oh fuck, not that. Let's see here. Let's bring that in. Actually, let's do this. We'll just bring it up right there and delete that part. There we go. Now, there we go.
Y'all, free from all of y'all.
Just bring it down.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all.
Still a little bit too much.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all.
So we need to bring that volume down. All right there.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't. I can't let.
All right, let's put the VSX on, and let's see how that sounds in the room.
I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He said he looking for me to pay for what I. And I ain't trying to fall. He said he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response
That's what's up. So we definitely can hear all those vocal parts through this room right here. Let's check it out on the goddamn far field monitors here, and let's bring that all the way back here where the hook actually starts. All right, there we go.
like I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. And I ain't trying to fall. He said he looking for me.
There we go. Yeah.
To pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
That's it right there. So we just really gotta kind of like mess with that ad lib, and then we'll just copy and paste the entire hook because it's basically the same all the way through or whatnot. Now let me add a caveat to this or whatnot, and let me talk about a couple of things. So the whole point of using the VSX is not to, you know what I'm saying, it's really, you can use it in two parts, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't create this. Steven Sleek probably could tell you a little bit about it. But the whole point of having these virtual environments is the spot check. And they call it a reference system. It's the spot check where you at and how it will sound in different environments. But, you know what I'm saying, spot check and to see if you can hear different parts of the mix. And a lot of people don't understand that, especially if you're not in a properly treated room. And I'm gonna be honest with you, goddamn 80% of studios, that people that say they have studios that's not treated, my motherfucking studio ain't even treated. Even though I got goddamn moving blankets on the wall and stuff like that, it's not properly treated. What I mean by that is there's not proper insulation in between the doggone structure and the walls itself. And, you know what I'm saying, your floor is not lifted an inch with sand in between the floor and the actual foundation. Now that's treated. That's $1 million type treatment or whatnot. So the whole point of it is just to see if things can stick out and you can hear those different parts. Like before, we did all this mixing today on the hook, you probably wouldn't have even heard some of those intricate parts in the vocals because it's not mixed. So, you know what I'm saying? If you can hear it through this type of stuff, then you're like 90% there or 80% there or whatnot. So you basically have to kind of just bounce around your reference points, like software like this, actual speakers, headphones, and possibly using the software like I did a video we called Listen To, or whatnot. And you have to bounce around and just make sure that everything is consistent. That's the key word. Everything in your mix sound consistent. If it sounds consistent on the playback when you're mixing, you good and stuff like that. That doesn't come the first time around when you hear it from someone like myself or somebody else on YouTube or even a professional engineer that does this 7 days a week. It takes time for your ears to understand it. And that's why I be telling people, like, mixing music ain't a microwavable process. It took me 20 years to get to where I'm at, and I'm still learning and still having to adjust to the ever-changing demands of music. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started, everything was going on CD. You feel me? And to be honest with you, I was trained, taught, you know what I'm saying, on ADAT. You know what I'm saying? So I came from ADAT, mixing, you know, going through ADAT, then doing everything in the box to CD, and now you're having to do it to thumb drives and stuff like that. Now you're doing it on the digital platform and stuff like that. So you have to kind of like adjust with the times. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, this microwavable shit, and people just, oh, okay, you told me that one time, I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. No, if you got to understand it from point A to point Z, not B, Z, because in between A and Z, you got a whole bunch of other shit you got to pay attention to. So, again, I tell people that all the time. It's not a microwavable process. You're not going to put it in there in 30 seconds. It's going to be somewhat warm or, you know what I'm saying, edible, or whatnot to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely takes a lot of time. I just want to say that a little bit so I can rest my ears. All right, cool. So the only thing I'm going to do is just really work with that hook. I'm going to say the ad libs for later, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into the verse. Let me see what I can do with these ad libs, because that's look like it's a quick fix, man. Ain't really too much going on in there, but whatnot. Let's see here. Let's turn this off. That VSX. Let's turn it off real quick.
I'm asking God to keep me in His. I know I'm doing wrong. Okay. I'll be free from all of y'all. Free from all of. He won't be. Hold up.
Okay, so that's basically, we got some hold up, he, you know, or whatnot. So let's just bring that out and just be done with it. Lindell process right there, and I'm gonna be lazy and I'm gonna see if they got some. Damn, I don't think I got the thing with. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna be lazy and choose a preset, and then I'm gonna work around that preset. Let's see what this does.
I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in His light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The Bible said He won't be. Hold up.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to fall. He said He looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let Him have me.
Oh shit! I got to change my orientation. My bad. There we go. Start it right here.
I can't let Him have me. My response is hell no, hell no. See, I've been going.
Yeah.
My
Hell
response is hell no, hell no. See, I've been going.
All right, there we go, right there. What we could do to bring that out a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put like 1176. Put this compressor on there just to even out everything. Here we go. All right, and let's focus on this part right here, which is the loudest part in that ad lib.
Hell no. See, I've been going. 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 Hell no. See, See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going.
All right, let me bring my ratio to 20.
Going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell, no, no. See, I've been going. No, no, hell no.
I like what that's doing. So what I'm doing is I got the hold button in, and we have 12, 8, and 4 ratio pushed in, so to speak, or whatnot. And that's basically giving us kind of like 24-to-1 ratio or whatnot. And I like how that sounds. It's a little bit over the top. So I'm gonna take that one out right here.
Hell no. 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 Hell no.
I like that right there. So let's bring that in the mix.
Going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been.
I like that right there. All right. Yeah. So let's randomize that right there.
I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going.
And let's put that before the EQ.
No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going. No, no. Hell no, no. See, I've been going.
All right, cool. That's it. All right, let's play that back right here, and I think we can go ahead and copy and paste.
Like I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in His light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free, free from all of y'all, free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up, and I ain't trying to fall. He said he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, no, hell no, no. See, I've been going. No.
All right, I can fuck with it. So what I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and copy everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put our markers here, and so I can do what I could do as far as copying that. And that's one marker. That's the start of the hook there. And we don't, what the fuck? Oh, he extended this. Oh, crap. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So that is where our hooks are laid at, and all we got to do is just basically I'm gonna change these actually I'm gonna change the color of these clips here, and we're just gonna put that like orange, that way I know what I'm doing. All right, cool. And then we're just gonna copy that from there. All right, that bet. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, and let's do it right here. Boom. All right, and everything else in between there. Hold on one second. Let me take a different approach here. Let's do this real quick. We're gonna do it one by one because I want to make sure everything gets in the proper place. All right, there we go. I feel naked without my doggone control surface here. All right, there we go. And, all right, and let's
Just remember that you live and die by that hoe stuff. Hop it up.
See what I'm talking about? Motherfucker. Let's see here.
I can see.
Yeah, it's definitely off. And why the hell? Crap. That won't work. Let me do it half bars here. And okay, I see what's going on now. I don't have it on the same tempo. So let me do this right here. I'm gonna have to highlight all of these situations here. Then I'm gonna have to go into inspector and change the time base. That way, if I add the tempo in here, it doesn't. Crap. That way, it doesn't move anything with the vocals per se. And let's move that up here. And there we go. Tempo don't follow. And that should be on all of the damn tracks. Don't follow, don't follow. Now I can put the tempo in. So what I did was, just explain what I was doing. I highlighted all the tracks. The only way you can highlight all the tracks is you do it here, you scroll all the way down, hold shift and highlight the bottom track. And the same thing goes in your channel window here. But I highlighted all the tracks. All right. Make sure they all highlight. Hold shift, click, just like that. Hold the bottom, go to the top. All right. Hold down shift and then click. Once you do that, you open up the inspector window, which is this icon at the top left corner of the arrangement window. Go to tempo, select don't follow. If you already know the tempo, put it in before you actually drag your audio in there. If you don't have the tempo and your client don't have the tempo, you have to do it this way. So I already know what the tempo is. It's 140. Once I put that tempo in, hit enter. And it still did it, bitch. Hold on a second. It's gonna adjust the timeline. Unless Studio One did something different. Let's see here. Don't follow the tempo. Shit. It's doing it.
My response is hell no, hell no. See, I've been going
it
through
worked.
some things like
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I told y'all right.
I've been up all night trying to get my life. I can see how.
Yeah. So what basically what I was doing, and when it moved, it just made the adjustment. But when you do adjust the tempo, it's gonna kind of like slow or speed up your audio. In this case, I told the audio on each track don't follow the tempo. Just stay raw and stuff like that. Now I should be able to copy and paste. That's what I was doing, and it was throwing me off a little bit. So that's what that is right there. So let's do this. You can see that we were way off with the 120. All right. So let me get in a happy medium here, and let me just move this right here on that one. And let me try to copy and paste this again to see if we can, you know what I'm saying, get to where we need to get to with this. This is why I tell all my clients, if you got the tempo, please give it to me, because this causes problems. And you can see everything matches up right there. I no, it doesn't match up. Shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, it is off just a hair bit. I'm gonna have to zoom in just a little bit to get it to fit. Motherfucker. This session kicking my ass. Like for real. It's kicking my ass. Yeah. Fuck. It's off like a hair. Shit. Trying to figure out. So I'm trying to zoom this in and get it to line up perfectly, but it's being an asshole. To be honest with you, it is being an asshole. So let's play this back right here. Yeah, we off just a hair bit. Fuck.
How far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing.
So we just gonna
They
basically
always looking for the moment to smoke you like Doja. And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that poster.
So the hook is actually on 73. That's where the hook is at. And that up on that part right there needs to go right in front of that. Just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice and just get rid of all this shit here. And I'm just gonna copy it. And hopefully that'll work out for me right there. And put it about right there. And let's see here. See what happens. They're up right there.
All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
All right, cool. So yeah, I gotta find the downbeat of the actual hook itself. All right, cool. So that was successful. Let's do the two other hooks, and then we'll work on the verses. Should knock this out pretty quickly with the verses. They're already panned out and everything. I think they're kind of like already mixed a little bit. So I really probably don't even need to be doing that much to them.
Devils on that Angels bag. Let me spread my wings on.
That's the hook right there at 137. All right, cool. Same process here. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of all of that. All right. Just throw that over there. See them in. Bring that right there. Yep. Bring it back a little bit. And so the reason why I'm just sliding it the way I want, because I have it snapped to the grid. So that's a little bit too much. That's about right there. You're right there. All right, cool. And let's play that.
Let me spread my wings on under attack.
My life, I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep
Tied with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that Angels bag. Let me spread my wings on under attack.
my life, I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. Now my paper stack for liberation.
Okay. Whoa. check that again.
Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck? My reason I'm under attack.
Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, okay. He just kind of rapped into the hook itself. All right, there we go.
Let me spread my wings, I'm under attack.
My life, I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know I'm doomed.
And let me do something real quick. It's still sounding
Get my life.
Get My Life. And so let's bring that back to the green part. Shit.
Hold that tip. My wings, I'm under attack.
My life.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. God damn it.
Attack.
My life, I can see how done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no. My paper stack for
Them hell no's, that's my cue that I'm right on point right there. Let's go ahead and save that last hook to copy over and everything. And let's move these markers out the goddamn way. And let's get this one.
I'm on a level, Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit, sucker dick.
Right there, 201. There we go. Put that on 1-4. Oh, let me keep it at 1-2. Actually, 1-4. Actually, that help us out a little bit. All right. And next, let's highlight all of that. And let's. Fuck. All right, there we go. Right there. And that up all night right there before the downbeat. You bitch. Bring that back right there. Bring back on 1-4. See that snap? I need to find where that snap at on this one. Let me do the 16. Yep, right there. Let's do 32. That's for sure right there. All right, there we go.
Sucker dick all night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. 'Cause I just wanna be free, free, free from all of y'all. Free.
All right, and let's check this.
No, hell no.
Yeah, that's it. All right. And the spot check here.
Hell no. My paper stack for liberation.
And check this one right here.
My response is hell no, hell no.
All right, cool. That is the hook. We done with the hook. That is done dilly. Just need to add the effects. That's at another time. Let's go ahead and focus on these verses. I got like an hour to fuck with, and then I gotta go. So let's start with this one right here. So on this blue track,
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this.
so on this blue track, there was some reverb on this blue track, but what I did was went on ahead and I put a deverb on here. You probably seen some promotion with Waves plugins coming up with this plugin where they had this girl in the parking garage and she's singing in the parking garage and you see a lot of reverb going on or whatnot. And that plugin is what they call a deverb type of plugin. And Waves is marketing it as if they the first ones to come out with it, and they they did ass wrong with that. They Waves plugins are always behind the power curve, but they charge a lot on the underlying fees and stuff like that. But this plugin was actually the first ones I done came across to do it, and I've been using BrainWorks plugins for a while, over 10 years right now. And SPL Deverb was probably one of the first major players to do this, in my opinion. So we have the Deverb on here. It's doing a real good job of having it on each of the 4 blue tracks. And if I was to take the Deverb off of those blue tracks, this is what you're gonna get out of that.
This cat is swear keep it a buck, but it's really spur of change. And now I'm finding strange that in my absence he started.
So you got a lot of reverb that was basically bounced down. Not a problem. A little bit too much for the mix itself. You click on this Deverb. I have it all the way reduction or whatnot because it's just so strong. You got reverb on each track. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it was mixed in properly. Not a problem. We got the Deverb here.
Relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping.
So you still hear it, but it's like a pumping effect. I don't know what the hell is doing behind the thing. I think it's a little bit of sidechain compression and going on and stuff like that. But it does a really good job of cutting the reverb out. But when you solo it, the crazy part about it is you feel like it's a lot of reverb solo, but then when you put it in the mix, it just like it's like when you put that thing in that girl, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just basically, it just kind of slips in the mix just perfectly.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat is swear keep it a buck, but it's really spur of change. And then
so when the artist kind of like after each word, it stops like square change, you hear that little bit of reverb tail in there. It's almost like it's almost like it's a little bit too much, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing.
See, when I took it all the way off, you hear more reverb on the tail ends of the words, and it caused it to make it seem like it's a little bit too much. So we're just gonna keep it down.
And acting like he bout that action, like he the one that keep it cracking and popping.
So that's it right there, man. So basically, all we got to do is just basically mix this thing. That's it on this verse.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spur of change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion, trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion. And in my demotion, I get a one-way ticket to the bottom.
That sounds like the same track. Huh. Let me see something here. Let me see something here.
Mother ocean. Man, kill that, did that. Put the
It's the same track. So let me show y'all guys the trick. Wait, shout out to the other 2 people or 1 person joining. So this is called a null test. What I did was, you have 2 tracks, right? So we're going to put this back on center. Both of these tracks that you see here, that's soloed, right? Those 2 tracks are soloed. I've been getting a lot of sessions that people doing this. I'm not complaining or whatnot, but I'm just trying to understand why people duplicate a track and thinking, oh, okay, that's going to make the track louder and fuller. It's not. It's not. You only hurting yourself when you do this. So if you record a take and you duplicate it and then you raise the volume up on what you duplicated, you're not doing anything but making it worse on yourself. You're adding more frequencies on top of the mix that don't need to be there. So there's a thing called null test. Null test is when you flip the polarity of the same source, it'll cancel itself out. That's what we just did. Everything's centered. Everything is like that. So check this out.
Have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take him out without hesitation. We act fast.
It cancels itself out. So what you're hearing is actually something totally different. I have this plugin built into the actual thing. You're hearing what they call a cross feedback here, or whatnot. That's what you're hearing, but it's canceling itself out basically.
What happened to those?
Now, if I take the first track, which is totally different, you hit that one. All right. So let me go back here, and if I hit polarity on this one, you still gonna hear both of them.
Man, kill that, did that. Put the word out, spread that. Have him here by sun.
So those are 2 different takes. These 2 are the same takes right here. These 2. Watch this.
Sunset. Man, I said
cancel itself out. So that's that's how I know. Like I've been getting a lot of sessions that I've been mixing for the last year where people do this, and this is like, it's not wrong, but it's not. It's pointless. You just wasted, I think, 2-3 minutes probably duplicating it and trying to fade it in and making it sound like you're not doing anything. Because what I'm gonna do, bye, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. You gotta trust the mix. You gotta trust what you record. You gotta trust gain staging. That's nothing but a gain staging problem, and we're trying to turn it up. And you probably try to turn it up on the track here, and you probably think in your head, oh, I can't go past 0. I need to make it louder. Let's go ahead and duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? Duplicate track complete. Boom, it's louder. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. If you're doing it out there in the world, don't do that. Record it louder. Find some way to turn up the gain, but please don't duplicate the same track, because you're going to have phasing issues in the mix. And I catch that a lot. Another way you can try to do it is if the waveforms are, you know what I'm saying, like they are. That's why I had to zoom in and just to double check and make sure no waveform is going to be equal or the same. The voice is just not like that. If I say 1 and I record 1 again, the 1 is going to sound different, and it's not going to sound the same. The frequencies are not going to sound the same. 1, 1, 1, 1. It may sound to you like it sounds the same, but it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So every recording take is going to be different. And I try to tell people, practice that. Record everything differently. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the cheap way or the easy way out and just duplicate stuff. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? That's bad, what they call bad business practice. That's bad recording practices or whatnot. No, that's just, don't do that. So all we got to do is just turn that up, man. That's all we got to do.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started.
Now that sounds a whole lot better.
Started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he got that action.
Now, if it sounds low, all you gotta do is just turn your clip up. That's it.
Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst, all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion. Trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion. And in my demotion, I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean. Is that right? Man, kill that, did that. Put the word out, spread that. Have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now. But we need to make an immediate statement to show them what happened to those that turn on the foes. What happened to friends that turn up the eyes. Pull out the streets when they clean up the block, cause everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for the moment to smoke.
Actually, I like that vocal and how it's recorded. It has consistency in the voice. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna add a bus to both of those vocals right there, and let's just call that the first verse. The first verse lead. Call it the first verse lead here, and
see, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now
I'm just gonna just mix that in there. Boom, there we go. It's almost like it's the same, but it's not. Just a different take. Artist did a good job. Keeping consistency in his pitch. That's very, very hard. It's a seasoned artist when it comes to recording. All right, so now what we're gonna do is just what we'll just use trying to figure out what plugin. We'll just come with the API on that one right there, and let's do this.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he got that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst, all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion. Trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion. And in my demotion, I get get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean.
Is that right?
Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that, have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, but we need to make an immediate statement to show them what happened to those that turn on the foes, what happened to friends that turn on the eyes. Pull out the streets with the clams, the blockers, everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for the moment to smoke you like Doja. And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that poster.
Excuse me. He has a really good tone in his voice.
Hell no.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's sweet.
Really, we don't need to do like any low shelving on that one, but then again, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, let me.
Way keep it a buck, but it's really spread change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion, trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion. And in my demotion, I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean.
Is that right?
Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that, have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, but we need to make an immediate statement to show them what happened to those that turn on the foes, what happened to friends that turn on the eyes. Pull out the streets with the clams, the blockers, everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for the moment to smoke you like Doja. And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that poster. Oh, no.
Now we do have some de-essing we need to do on this vocal, so let's knock that out real quick.
Trying to get my life, I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in His. Hell no.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's way keep it a buck.
All right, and I need some assistance here on the goddamn gum. Ooh, need to see the frequencies. Need to see the frequencies. Let's see here. Let's go with.
But it's really spurred change, and now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that.
So we needed like about 4,000.
When they keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion, trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion.
Yep, that's
and in
it.
my demotion, I get a one
Like a
to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh shit. All right, put that right
Man,
there.
kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that, have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, cause we need to make an immediate statement to show them what happened to those that turn on the foes, what happened to friends that turn on the eyes. Pull out the streets with the clams, the blockers, everybody.
That's it.
Everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for the moment to smoke you like Doja. And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that poster. See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's way keep it a buck, but it's really spurred change. And now I find it strange that
Back off on the compression just a little bit.
Relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping.
When you start hearing those vocals get mushy, like especially on the high end, almost like somebody got a lisp, and I don't know the dude. I don't know if he got a gap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if it sounds like somebody has a lisp in their vocals and whatnot, two things going on. You got too much compression. That's tall tale time or whatnot. So I had to back off on the compression just a little bit. Another thing that you can kind of tell when it starts getting a little mushy and you shake, and it starts just sounds like somebody just mashing vocals together or whatnot is if you look at the waveform and it looks like it's squashed like that from this viewpoint or whatnot, and you don't have a lot of peaks and valleys like this, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that heartbeat signal, like a boop, 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 boop type of deal, but it seemed like it's just smashed like meat and peanut butter jelly in between bread, like this right here. You don't have to compress it so much and stuff like that. Back off on the compression. You can still compress it a little bit, but once you start hearing compression ain't nothing but smashing shit. That's basically what it is if you want to look at it that way. Compression ain't nothing but smashing it and you turning it up or down and adjusting the timing for as how much or how less in a timely fashion and stuff like that. And people, it takes a while to understand compression. It took me a while when I first started out, but that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You smash it, turn it up, turn it down, and adjust how fast or slow it's going to attack and it's going to release. Think of it that way. And I hit it too hard, so I backed off of it, and you can finally hear it's not really, it's not smashy, but it's compressed. Now let me turn up the threshold. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
All this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion.
See what I'm saying? Smash it.
Get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean. Is that right? Man, kill that, did that. Put the word out, spread that.
You gotta find that happy medium. And everybody here is different.
Have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that.
All right, let's see what this one doing.
My position, you take him out without hesitation. Act fast and we act now. Media statement that show them.
On this one right here, we're gonna take the not we're gonna take the easy route, but we're gonna put a channel strip on there, and we're gonna just have fun with this one because it's a ad lib.
Things. This cat is swear, keep it a buck. Spur a change. Find it strange.
And the deverb is not helping because that's part of compression too. So keep that in mind.
Absence, he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Cracking and popping, jumping and hopping, live and in motion. Ruckus and commotion. Running like a smooth locomotion. Devotion to gain a promotion, and in my demotion I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean. Kill that, did that, word out, spread that, here by sunset. I said that, meant that, any opposition you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, but we need to make an immediate statement and show them what happened to those that turn on the foes, what happened to friends.
Now we compress the hell out of this vocal, because what we're going to do is we're going to trick your ears and the listeners' ears as far as, you know what I'm saying, throwing that ad lib left and right, left and right. Now you're giving your ears to really kind of like, it's a psychoacoustic type of thing. And that's how I mix. Most people mix differently. They mix straightforward. I mix where you have to think about the words. That's why a lot of people probably fuck with me and stuff like that. And they don't understand, you know, my work process because I'm not like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? So I make people work to listen, and I make people work to write with my beats, stuff like that. That's why I'm a bar record. We had a conversation about that, and I told him, you know, I used to do the beat battle circuit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I used to do. I used to beat battle, and I had a industry producer, tell me the reason why people are not going to gravitate to my beats because I'm not the hit beat maker. I'm more the person you'll call on, and they need your beat to be on the other parts of the album. So that's kind of like, it's everlasting. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, you know what I'm saying, going to have some type of position into creativeness or whatnot because, you know, it's not a trending type of sound. It's more of an everlasting type of sound. Oh, I ain't know this dude was going. What's going on? You got a gap? My bad, bro. That shit funny as hell. You say you do got a gap, man. Yeah. Damn, Shout out to you, man. I thought you had a gap. I can hear it just a little bit, man. But nah, you control it real good, bro. Whatever microphone that you're using and everything like that, and how you place yourself on that microphone is really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I say just keep doing what you're doing. I could tell you've been recording for a very long time and stuff like that, or whatnot, man. So yeah. So that proves my point. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was something in there that caused it to just to be that and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Shout out to you though, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, dog. So yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you have to kind of like mix, and you have to learn, you got to know how to tell a story with mixing too. So that's what we're gonna do with these ad libs. Some other person probably just would have panned it to the left and then cut it right here and duplicated the track just like this and do this right here. All right. And then you take this track, pan it to the left, and then you take that track and pan it to the right. Or some people make it hard on themselves and they'll cut all this shit up and then make the same track and have one pan to the left and one pan to the right. You don't need to do all that. The reason why is because you got to use automation. That's what we're going to do here. It takes a little time, but it's really a faster way to do the workflow. So we're going to automate this. Hit touch here. And I'm going to turn off. And so I'm just basically going to pan this, just throw it to the left, throw it to the right, you know what I'm saying, by way of filling, and how I hear it from my perspective, or whatnot. And it's really going to put an interesting take on the mix when you're listening back.
My response is hell no, hell no.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's swear keep it a buck, but it's really spurred change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he.
All right, hold on a second. My fingers got fucked up in that process here. All right, let's do that again. All right. And what I'm doing with the automation, I always use touch. So what touch automation is, whenever you move it left, right, or even with the volume, you turn it up and down, it's always going to go back to, it's always going to revert back to the default start position. So if you have, let's say, the volume on -14, if I turn this up and down, it's going to go back to -14. So that's what touch automation is. I use that all the time. Been using it since when I used Pro Tools back in goddamn 05 and 06 and stuff like that. So touch automation is wonderful. All right. And we keep doing this because I need this damn keyboard to sit up here. There we go. All right.
Hell no, hell no.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's swear keep it a buck, but it's really spurred change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion, trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion. And in my demotion, I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean.
Is that right?
Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that, have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, but we need to make an immediate statement to show them what happened to those that turn into foes, what happened to friends that turn into eyes. Pull out the streets for the clean up the block, cause everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for the moment to smoke you like Doja. And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that holster.
All night trying to get.
All right, there it is. So when we play it back, now what it'll do, and I'll show you the data of the automation. Put that on pan. Boom, there it is. So that's all we did right there. And then now from here, I don't have to go back and rewrite. If I want to make changes to this, I just highlight the dots, and then, you know what I'm saying, we can make adjustments like that or whatnot. So you can do that in any DAW. Whatever DAW that you use and stuff like that, they have the same function. I kid you not, and stuff like that. If you got a DAW and don't have automation in it, you might want to look for something else. Stuff like that. So let's see. We making good timing. All right. So let's play that back and hear it back without actually hear it back from a listener standpoint. Make sure you put it back and read.
no, hell no.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that's swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And
Now the other trick to this right here, all right, let me say this. The other trick to this is when you do automation and you got it like what we just did, put it in read, put your listening playback situation in mono. The reason why is because stereo sometimes plays trick with you. If you put it in mono, regardless if it's going left to right, you're still going to hear the vocal. Okay, if you can't hear that ad lib, what we did with the automation going left to right, if you can't hear it in the middle, then it's not loud enough when it plays back in your car, or it plays back in the club, or at a damn street party, or in the DJ situation, or whatever the case may be, or even in your AirPods, or some type of headset that's not true stereo. It's just mono coming out of two speakers, if that makes any sense. So what I'm gonna do is throw this in mono, and then I'm gonna make the adjustment on the volume fader, and it should stick out. And then when we put it back in stereo, you're gonna hear the difference. Watch this.
Hell no.
see, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth.
We're gonna bump up the highs just a little bit.
Trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion, and in my demotion I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean.
Is that right?
Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that, have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now.
All right, now we're gonna take that part out and we're gonna play it back.
See, I've been going through some things.
Now this is stereo.
Like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping.
That's why when people mix in stereo and they never ever mix in mono, you cause phasing issues. And I hate when people say phasing issues, but what it really is not, you're not allowing what can be in mono or stick out. You know what I'm saying? It's not sticking out. So the tendency when you mix in stereo the whole entire time of the mix is that, you know what I'm saying, you have a tendency to turn that ad lib down. Oh, it's too loud, it's sticking out. No. Because if you do that, when you play it back again in some cheap ass dollar store headphones, DJ that come with one speaker in a small venue, your car, which is, they say it's stereo, but you know what I'm saying, if you got like a base model car, it's mono. Don't let that shit fool you, or whatnot. Unless you're driving like a Mercedes with the goddamn Bose package and it's got true stereo, okay, then that's the difference. But if you're driving like a GMC goddamn motherfucking GMC Cruise base model, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a mono system. And so what's gonna happen is you're not gonna hear those ad libs if you don't check all your mixes at least a few times in your mix throughout. So yeah, the ad lib may sound like it's a little bit too much, but trust me,
Jumping and hopping,
put it in mono, you will definitely hear.
All this ruckus and commotion. Got the block running like a smooth locomotion. Trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion.
It sticks out.
My demotion, I get a one-way ticket.
It's almost like you're doing Dolby Atmos mixing and stuff like that, which is a whole totally different thing. And I need to go get my certification in that because that shit dope as hell, man. But is it worth getting right now? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't have the ability to listen to Dolby Atmos, but you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, that's what that is right there. Let's check that in VSX here pretty quick, and we'll move on to the next verse.
See, I've been going through some things, like dealing with this cat that swear keep it a buck, but it's really spare change. And now
oh, you hear the ad lib?
That in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing.
You DJ with one speaker?
Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, driving in motion. The catalyst to all this.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion.
Let me check that in another room here. This is Mike Dean's studio, which utilizes the NS10s.
In my demotion, I get a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean.
Is that right?
Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that.
So I can the way I'm hearing it in, you know, saying the mix without this plugin, I'm hearing it the same way through this virtual environment. So again, that's consistency when you're mixing. You got to maintain that. People fall off because they get tired of mixing. You gotta have that attentive mindset. Like, you gotta be on it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you gotta be on it, man. You gotta be attentive of what you're doing or whatnot. My boy said he mixed with one one speaker. Bruh, I kid you not. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because if you got a 2 DJ setup or whatnot, and you got, like, let's say a 1,500 square foot or 2,000 square foot venue, no 2 speakers, and especially if you got some good shit, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got just a sidebar conversation. I got a PV speaker that I bought here in Houston at the it's called the Houston DJ Lighting. It's off of 45, North 45, right there in the Greenspoint area. And it's this DJ store where you can buy loudspeakers and stuff like that. And I bought a PV, 1,200 watts. That motherfucker is loud. It has the DSP processing in it. And I play it, you know what I'm saying, to work out with and stuff like that. I can't even go past the first little dot on there because that shit is powerful. And so I put it in a venue. My cousin has a venue. I put it in there one time, and that one speaker filled up that goddamn 1,800 square foot venue or whatnot. So, hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with a one speaker DJ, man, and stuff like that. And the funny thing was, I was doing some work at my cousin's venue, and the DJ actually brought one speaker, filled the whole place up, man. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's what I mean by mixing for that one speaker DJ and stuff like that. But it makes sense though, bro. Like, for real. So my next check is gonna do is because I just worked with the doggone verse here. I want to check the low end with the vocals. So you see these speakers right here in the back. These are some JBL type loudspeakers that's made for the studios or whatnot. We're gonna put that on there, and we're gonna see how that low end is shaping up with the vocals.
Things like dealing with this cat that's weird, keep it a buck, but it's really spur a change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started.
So now it sounds different. So you know what that's telling me? I need to turn the vocals up to come over the bass. So we're gonna change these blue.
Got the block running like a smooth locomotion, trying to get their devotion and gain a promotion.
We'll put that on.
In my demotion, I get a one way to get to the bottom of the
vocal.
ocean. Is that right? Man, kill that, did that, put the word out, spread that. Have him here by sunset. Man, I said that, meant that. Any opposition, you take them out without hesitation. We act fast and we act now, but we need to make an immediate statement and show this.
Just bump it up at a half a dB and we're good. Now I'm gonna check this in a car environment.
Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer.
I'm gonna put this in the G-Wagon.
And when you see his face up on that poster, just remember that you live and die by that holster.
Let's turn the hook up a little bit. So that's what it sounds like, kind of, sort of, in the car. So we on the right track. We got a long way to go. So that's a good thing. I feel confident with what we got going on.
Things like dealing with this cat that's weird, keep it a buck, but it's really spur a change. And now I find it strange that in my absence he started relapsing, relaxing, and acting like he bout that action. Like he the one that keep it cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst, all this ruckus.
Yeah, that's a good job right there. All right, cool. So that's one verse right there. Got like 30 more minutes. Let's go to this red one right here. The Angry Black Man. that's my partner, Angry Black Man.
Rolling trifling, keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous
So
path.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this one, utilizing that deverb situation. Let's see here. There we go. All right.
That's when your life's fucked up. Growing pains from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran.
So when I apply that reduction, it's gonna turn the body down a little bit. That's why they give you an output gain on here.
Man, I carried the load.
And I'm bringing it back in the mix.
Loyalty, I never found relationships.
Oh,
Keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path.
So all we gotta do is just basically keep the same process and just throw it on each track here. And let me make my life easier here. And there we go. All right, put that right there. And we're just gonna drag the one right there. All right, cool. And then we just throw those on the first insert right there.
That's when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old.
We really don't have to do nothing to the lead vocal on this one because, yeah, I mean, with a deep voice, you really ain't got to do too much but bring up the high mid part of the vocal, like the high mid part. That's it.
Rolling, trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that
That's a good recording take too.
righteous path when your life's fucked up. What happened or who ran? I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound.
So same take. We're gonna do that again. Add a bus, and we're gonna rename that second verse lead. Alrighty, and then we just throw one of these bad boys on there. And play that in the mix.
Rolling, trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain.
Oh shit, I'm working on a goddamn wrong track here. What's going on? Oh, I don't have the motherfucker on. God dang. All right, let's reset all of this. I was going to work. I'm gonna tell y'all a trick. If you got good ears, if you really got good ears, if you make the mistake and the plugin is off or bypass and you start making adjustments, you can actually hear what's going on. But you gotta know what you're listening for. For some reason, and this happens in Ableton Live, Pro Tools, Studio One, all the DAWs that I ever used, and I made this mistake because I just or whatnot. When you make these adjustments, you can actually hear the adjustments, and it be spot on. You know what I'm saying? So that's ear training and stuff like that. So just know, try doing that with the music playing, but the plugin is off, and trust me, you'll be spot on when you do that. But you have to that's that attentive mindset that you gotta have, man. You gotta be lights out, bro, like for real and stuff like that. That's why when I'm done mixing, I be tired of hell. Like my mind just be and stuff like that.
Rolling, trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Socioeconomically, niggas will always be the hood. Hey, black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil, working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that angel's back. Huh.
Hell no.
Rolling, trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence.
We really, I'm just gonna compress this just a little bit I'm not gonna do VCA. Nah, I'm gonna keep it on VCA because the Fed tight compression is gonna be a little bit too aggressive for this type of vocal. So let's
rolling trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that G code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound, loyalty. I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch. Nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Socioeconomically, niggas will always be the hood. Hey, black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil, working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Hold that 10%.
all right, cool. That's what we had with that one. I was mixing the mono the whole time, put it back in stereo.
Rolling trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying
Put it back on mono.
Path when your life's fucked up.
So again, that mono is always gonna make sure that mono is always gonna make sure you got the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Vocal is the icing on the cake. That's not to say it's sweet and it sounds good or it tastes good. What they mean by vocal is the icing on the cake is because it has to sit right on top of that cake. It has to gel and it has to sit right there on top of that cake and stuff like that. So that's why I'm doing it in mono on this vocal especially.
No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound, loyalty. I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch. Nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when. Count on Toby and hit him again. Of a black man, be understood socioeconomically.
So on these ad libs, I'm gonna keep it like it is. I'm gonna do another. Let me put this on the lead here. And what I'm gonna do is do another bus on this one. All right. And again, we're just gonna drag this one right here. And we're just gonna cut out some of that low mid so we can make room for the vocal itself. All right, let's remove this one right here. Same thing with this one. All right, so we're gonna use this EQ again so we can fine tune where that frequency is on these two.
Rolling trifling, mind fucked up. Walk this righteous path, life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga really walk that G code.
So we're gonna look.
Ever since I was 9 years old, no matter what happened.
Right up in here is
I
where
carried the load.
about 400 something.
Bound, I never found.
And this makes it easier when you're using like a graphic EQ.
The phone, but it hangs up.
There it is.
At the moment, bitch nigga, no pain in his mouth. Me, what's my name?
Let's bring it back in the mix. Run it back one more time.
Lips and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Socioeconomically, niggas will always be the hood. Hey, black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil, working this bitch. Can't have my.
We don't even need that god doggone compress it. I like it the way it is.
My soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Hold that 10%. That's
turn it down
shit.
A little bit.
Man, that devil's on that.
Let's put it in mono. Check that part one more time.
What happened or who ran? I carried the load. Now now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found. Relationships and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Of a black man, be understood. Social, economically, always be the hood. Black on black crime, quick to agree.
Yeah, it's right there in that frequency range.
Drawn up. I'm a Siri with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Social, economically, niggas will always be the hood. Hey, black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Hold that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that angel's bag. Let me spread my wings on.
Hold up. Hell no.
Rolling trifling, or keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path.
So we listening to mono right now, and you can hear that ad lib. Throw it in stereo.
Ever since I was 9 years old.
So I don't have to do the panning because the way the vocals is recorded, it's basically kind of like a stack ad lib, and so we necessarily don't have to do anything. We got two more here. Let's see what these are right here.
Come on now, nigga. Run with that low, carry that low. God, never found, man.
Same thing with this one right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw that off right here and
rolling trifling, keep fucked up, man.
right,
Life fucked up, man.
These ad libs right here.
Man, come on now.
I'm gonna go ahead and send that over to
God, never found.
and what we're gonna do is drag that one right there, and we're gonna do the same thing here.
Shifts and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way.
So again, you know what I'm saying, what we're doing is just to bring out these vocals is we just turning up the input gain or turning up the gain. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time when you record, have a safety net. That way, when you mix, you can turn everything up and stuff like that. You don't want it too low, but you don't want it too loud as well. So that's why when I'm turning it up, it's just coming out of the mix. It's like sunshine on a damn watery grass. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna grow.
Rolling trifling, keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Give the code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found. Relationships and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch. No pain, I feel no pain, man. What's your name? Goddamn. Way back when. Ooh. God damn, man. To understood. God damn, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do a little bit more cut on the low mid.
Rolling trifling, keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Give the code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found. Relationships and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment. moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Social economically, niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit.
Hell no.
Rolling trifling, but keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years. Mentally bound, loyalty, I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up.
So I'm straining trying to hit those ad libs, and so we're gonna turn that back on and see. Right here is the sweet spot.
I never found relationships, and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Social economically, niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul.
That part right there.
Whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this.
All right, so I can hear the hell yeah very faintly. We good right there on the volume. I don't want to do too much because it's gonna stick out in stereo. Let's play that one section back.
With one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck
Put it in mono.
Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil.
All right, check it in VSX. Move on to the third verse. I know I got this little one ad lib right there. I'll deal with that later. Let's bring it back right now.
Everybody hates up, fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Social economically, niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree.
Need to turn up the lead, this one, and this one. All right, let's run it back one more time.
Is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when.
There we go.
When they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again.
Now we can put this in mono, and now we're listening to this plug-in in mono. I'm gonna go to the other Tesla. So this is a Tesla we was listening. We're gonna go to the other Tesla. I guess this is a cheaper version of one of the Teslas. it's consistent though. Let's go to the G-Wagon. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, pretty good.
Not realizing the scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Scars of a black man would never be understood. Social economic.
Now, there's a new update to this VSX plug-in here, and they have this new situation that they added. It's called the cell phone check. They didn't have this in here before. So that's how it would assumably sound on a iPhone 14, 13 Pro, 14 Pro. Everything sounds consistent. The vocal is sitting right there on top of that beat. A little bit too much, so let's go ahead and turn those down just a hair. There it is right there. That's crazy. I only went down like 0.1 dB. And it's kind of like, it's just, now you just get it behind that girl. But yeah, that's it though. Yeah, that's it. That's crazy.
Rolling trifling, keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and say what we got. I'll deal with this one track ad lib right there. Just trying to get like a good bass mix on here, whatnot, and then I'll do the effects and stuff because I definitely need loudspeakers to do the effects. And I got like 10 minutes to knock out this first verse. And stuff like that. Same process with this one. Nothing more, nothing less. And we get the hell up out here. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead. And I know this for sure is going to be the same situation. Let's go ahead. Third verse. Lead. Let me check the ad libs on this one to see if what they're doing.
Ration. Make it daily. Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
4 votes, Craigs. Huh.
I don't think this one is panned, so let's go ahead and pan this one.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, these streets a motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my ducats. God body go run through my mind.
All right, bet. Let's go back.
Hell no, hell no. My paper stack for liberation. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting a soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I could never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like kush and I'm shroomed out. Y'all can't get in until we at inside a Benz on choppers now.
All right, there we go. That's it. Just taking a little bit of edge off the reverb on that one, and we are good to go. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna not put one on these ad libs right here because they short and they're not long, where it's gonna muddy up the mix. So I'll just keep it on the leads and we're good to go.
I now can see what life's about, man. It ain't never about no bitch, man. Don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's caught. Yeah, these streets a motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my ducats. God body go run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit. Sucker it up all night trying to get my life. Paper stack for liberation. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting a soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out here sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on 4 Vogues and Kragers. I could never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like kush and I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my clout. Y'all can't get in until we out. I clock my ends across the side. Inside a Benz on choppers now. I now can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch, man. Don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's caught. Yeah, these streets a motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper.
Now, on this one right here, I can got a little wiggle room to compress. You start to see the separation between the low and the high dynamics of the voice. So let's.
You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out just sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I can never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like cushion, I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my clout. Y'all can't get in until we out. I clock my ends across the side, inside the bins.
So you can start hearing that compression.
On choppers now, I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch, man. Don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's caught. Yeah, these streets a motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped the fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duck is God, body, go. Run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level, Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit, sucker dick. Paper stack for liberation. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting a soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out just sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I can never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like cushion, I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my clout. Y'all can't get in until we out. I clock my ends across the side, inside the bins on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch, man. Don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send up for clicks.
All right, so we got the makeup gain on the compression real good. Now you see the in and out meter right here. All we have to do is just basically make it up on this plug-in right here. Gain staging, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got a good gain coming in, which we do. Now, once you start EQing and compressing, that gain stage will fluctuate, whether it goes up or down. You have to control it on the output of the plug-in. Not the goddamn fader, the plug-in, stuff like that. You can control it on the plug-in, but you're not working on the analog console. So you have to kind of think of it a little different. Your plug-in is basically a box of processing, okay? It's a box of processing. Once you can control that box and not be peaking on your channel mixer here in the DAW, then you can control your fader and stuff like that. So think of it that way. I think a lot of people get that confused, and you know what I'm saying, they have a gain staging issues or whatnot, because they'll just do everything here and you'll be hotboxing your plug-in and that shit like maxing out on the red clipping and stuff like that, and then you're like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying, let me turn it down, you know what I'm saying, and you just don't have that proper gain staging on the actual channel that's actually going out to your converter or your interface or whatnot. So if you control it here, you good. Or if you don't have a lot of volume coming in, just turn it up in here. You know what I'm saying? All this is gain. That's all it is. It ain't gonna do nothing more, nothing less or whatnot, but gain. So we are kind of low going out based on the output meter here. So we gotta match what's coming in, right?
Yahweh for letting a soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out just sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like
turn the whole plug-in off.
One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I can never cap, you can't.
You gotta mix with the mix too.
I smell like cushion, I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my clout. Y'all can't get in until we out. I clock my ends across the side, inside the bins on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch, man. Don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send.
Now let me check this in VSX. This is a little different. What the fuck? I thought that shit was like on the backside. The hell? Oh, okay. I just left it on that one. Okay, it's on the front side. All right, bet. Fuck my head up. All right. A little bit too loud.
The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped the fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duck is God, body, go. Run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with
That's it right there. And you see how it's consistent with that verse when the hook come in. It's like the volume is like almost the same. I need to turn that hook up, and that's gonna be a perfect transition to get the hell up on out of here. Let me turn this hook up just a little bit.
I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit. Sucker it all night trying to get my
A little bit too loud.
see how far I've grown.
I'm liking that algorithm they have on this damn plugin right here. This is good. I like that. They wasn't lying in the Facebook comments on the Slate Audio Facebook group about this particular added expansion on this plugin. It's awesome. It sounds really good. So I'm using the purple section. It's probably gonna be my reference for all the vocals in this session. And we right on time. It's 12 o'clock, man. Yes, sir. We did that. All right, cool. 10 minutes to mix that. Not bad right there. All right, let me just do a quick spot check.
Trying to get my motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped the fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up, and my duck is God body go run through my mind.
9 years old, no matter what happens.
The motion I get a won't.
So that's the trick, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you go to verse, just click, and click on each verse and the hook. If everything sounds consistent with that quick change with your ears, you know you on point and stuff like that.
Always take it to the bottom of
I'm doing, and I ain't trying to fall.
Walk that Chico, always be the hook.
My response,
Consistency, that's what you're looking for, consistency.
Raise my luck up and how far? Hell, now.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? We have basically knocked out the bases, and I just focused on the goddamn lead vocal. I ain't even do the ad libs. So let me knock that out real quick.
One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I could never cap. No. Clyde, chill. At. Side. 9.
I really,
5.
I don't even think you need to do those. His vocal range is not bad. I don't want to fuck it up. Let's play it one with that.
I could never cap. You
Just
can't
need to turn
catch
it
me
up.
with no strap. I smell like cushion. I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my class. Y'all can't get in until we act. I clock my ends across the side. Inside the Benz on choppers now. I can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about.
We're just gonna turn the plug-in on just to give the harmonics.
Quick then show your C's the way to go. Cause showing out your youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Run that lights end up for clicks. Run down on you and all you quick. Now that's come. Yeah, these streets are motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped the fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up, and my duck is God body go run through my mind, body and soul.
Yeah, I don't have to drop it. Yeah, that's good right there.
The ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get.
We in mono, take it out of stereo.
All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown.
All right, cool deal. I think I can survive to 30 minutes. I really don't have to. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and slip that on the All right. We're gonna put that on the hook. Route that to the hook. Oh shit, no, the lead. Sorry, and that to the hook as well. So we got all our vocals routed to the proper buses. We have a vocal bus here. We have the Lindell bus on there. Let's adjust that accordingly.
To keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. I just
I don't know what I did, but let me hit Control Z. All right, there we go.
wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall.
What did I do?
He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let you once like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no no sucker shit, sucker dick. All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done.
I don't know what I did. I must have hit something and turned that up. The fuck. Let's see here. What we got? That's what happened. I put that plug in on accident. There we go. That's what it was.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
Let's see here. We got this going to the vocal bus. This one going to the vocal bus. This one and this one needs to go to the hook. And this and this and that. So what we're gonna do now is just adjust that volume.
I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. Said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is
I don't know what I did, but we fixed it.
no, hell no.
Roll the trifle and keep your mind fucked up. I'm trying to walk.
Mind, body, and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit, sucker dick. All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. Sucker shit, sucker dick. All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all.
So we're gonna turn down the sub mix.
Said he won't be. Hold up.
All right, cool. And what we're gonna do now is this was the old beat that we had originally given in the stems, and I just want to check that real quick.
In until we act. I clock my ends across the side. Inside the
So that was the beat, and this is what we did last night.
Man, it ain't never about no bitch, man.
So last night we did this one. Tried to do it on the live stream last night.
Man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and elders quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause show and act, your youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Broad daylight, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you quick. Now that's car. Yeah, these streets are motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duck is God body go run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. Suck a dick.
So what we're gonna do now is turn down the vocal bus, and that's
trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. Ends across across the side. Inside the Benz on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch. Man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough.
We had to sit that vocal down. I must have hit something in that plug-in to turn it down. It was sitting right, but we had to turn it down just a little bit.
Then until we act, I clock my ends across the side. Inside the Benz on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch. Man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Run that light, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's car. Yeah, these streets are motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he
go ahead and say what we got going on.
The fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duck. God, body, go run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level, I can't jump to get.
Gonna mix up a little shum here. Now this is a treat right here. This is a Helios channel strip here. And we're gonna try to see if we can slide them vocals, sit that in the mix a little bit better.
Never about no bitch, man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and nail this quick, then show your
need to cut the mids.
Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Run that light, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's car. Yeah.
Now let's see where the mids are actually poking out at.
Yeah, these streets are motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up.
Sit right here. But I got another plugin that's a little bit better than what I'm analyzing here. Right, let's pop that one in right here. Turn that one off. Turn this one on.
He do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope in the raise my luck up and my duck. God,
so right here,
my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow.
About between 200 to 300 is where we getting a lot of and let's go here.
Cracking and popping and jumping and hopping, live and in motion. The catalyst.
So this verse is around about 300 to 400. And
walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Give the code of silence.
This is about 400. So our medium is around about between 300 to 400 is our target area.
Since I was 9 years.
All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use this channel strip and take out the 400. But I can't. Goddamn.
Years old, no matter what happened.
I'm gonna have to use something different. It's all good. It's all good. We just break out the good old 250. Yeah, here we go.
Who ran? I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships. And loose lips is what get you caught up. Conversary with a cell phone, but everybody hangs up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch.
There it is.
I feel no pain. Bust a nigga.
That's the resonance right there. Let's check this one.
Ocean is that bride. Man, kill that, did that, put the word out.
Same resonance.
I was out just sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like run.
And the same resonance. It's weird how you can get the same resonance with different sources, but it works. God damn it.
I'm doing wrong, 'cause I just wanna be free.
And the hook has the same resonance. So we just gotta scoop that out just a little bit, but we gotta be careful because we don't want to scoop out too much.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me.
Everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch. Nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realize.
Benz on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch. Man, don't be blinded by these.
Show them what happened to those that turn into foes. What happened to friends that turn into eyes. Put out the streets, really clean up the blocks, everybody get mobbed. Keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. They always looking for.
So what I did was I start hearing it a little bit around about 4. Did the opposite.
And I ain't trying to fall. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
Turn it up a little bit.
Keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Give me cold and silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound, loyalty. I never found relationships and loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch nigga. I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kintay and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never be understood. Social economically niggas were.
You know what? We ain't even gonna use that. I got something for that. I'm gonna use this nice little plug-in right here. What the hell they call it? Xbox? Let's see here. Xbox. This little motherfucker here does a. Oh shit! All right, slow down. I gotta go 12:30. I'm out. Let's see. Xbox. Turn this off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Run that light, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you bitch. Now that's car. Yeah, these streets are motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duckers. God, body, go run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this.
Y'all probably seen this plugin on an Instagram ad. It works.
I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit, sucker dick. All night trying to get my life. I can
get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch nigga. I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing it's scars from way back when they hit Kuta Kintay and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never be understood. Social economically niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that angel's back. Let me spread my wings, I'm under attack.
my life. I can see how far I've grown. Unless you got to keep me in his light when
So we monitoring with this little auto tone speaker.
Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to fall.
All right. One more thing I'm gonna go to. I normally use this room right here.
To pay for what I've done. I can't let him.
All right, cool. I normally go there, and then I'm gonna check this, which is TVs. Weird, but it works. LCD.
Unless you got to keep me in his light when I know.
All right, that's good right there. If you don't know nothing about that Sony boombox, that's also a golden situation there.
Ships and loose lips is what get you caught up. A commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch nigga. I feel no pain.
Good beyond my clout. Y'all can't y'all free from all of y'all. To keep me.
And last but not least, we're going to check out the which one I normally do? Oh, this one right here.
Me in his light when I know I'm doing.
It's good for checking the low end.
The catalyst to all this ruckus and commotion. Got the black.
Everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment.
Stood beyond my cloud. Y'all can't get in until.
Yep, like that one too. And I ain't mastering. I'm gonna check this one. I normally check this room right here. This is the one I actually started out utilizing and using references on.
Take it to the bottom of the ocean. Is that right? Man, kill that, didn't
Everybody hates. Fuck everybody.
And last but not least, for all the niggas that's gonna be in the club, we check it in the club.
At the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing the scars from way back when they hit Kuta and Tay and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never be understood. Social economically, niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world's on the blue line, take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit.
Let me turn his vocals up.
This bitch can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that angel's bag. Let me spread my wings on my tongue.
Soldier make it. You could have had my head cut off by strangers. I was out just sliding daily.
back then like he bought that action.
All right, so everybody vocals, besides the angry black man, when that bass kind of goes up in that higher octave, that boom, 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 you can't really hear him like talking about. So turn him up.
Keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain.
So he need this come up a little bit.
Walk that cheat code. Give the cold silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships. And loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment. Bitch,
There it is,
nigga,
right
I
there.
feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me
Right
what's
here.
my name. Not realizing the scars from way back when they hit Kuta and Tay and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never
Bump it up.
be understood. Social
0.1.
economically, niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world's on the blue line, take us out with
So if I'm not trying to strain to hear him through that 808, we good to go. So I think that's it, man. I'm gonna put a on this right here, and we was actually listening mono and the software. Let's play that back.
My response is hell no, hell no.
Rolling trifling, keep your mind fucked up. Trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Give the code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships. And loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch, nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name. Not realizing the scars from way back when they hit Kuta and Tay and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never
Free, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on 4 Vogues and Kragers. Can never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like Kush and I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond.
walk that cheat code. Give the code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound. Loyalty, I never found relationships. And loose lips is what.
And let me do this real quick. Got a little bit of time. So I'm really mixing myself to come back, do another pass through, and I'll be done with this track. Just gotta add the effects on here at a later time, probably later on today. All right, and we're just gonna get rid of all this shit here. This situation has a nice little secret weapon in here. So you're hearing a lot of 808 in the bass. We have the vocals sitting with the bass, but you never mention about the high end, because I was waiting to that point to do this right here. Let's go.
everybody hates up.
And he's a perfect example that's gonna help me out.
Mind fucked up, trying to walk that righteous path when your life's fucked up. Growing pain from a nigga who really walked that cheat code. Kept that code of silence ever since I was 9 years old. No matter what happened or who ran, I carried the load. Now I'm mentally bound, loyalty, I never found relationships. And loose lips is what get you caught up. Commissary with a cell phone, but everybody hates up. Fuck everybody at the moment, bitch nigga, I feel no pain. Bust a nigga in the mouth if he asks me what's my name.
See how it's like this, and when you put that on, it just does something to the mix and makes it even. I don't know shit, but hell, it's working.
Not realizing the scars from
Because it seems like the vocals on the top half of the mix is like the bass is good, but then you just kind of like it tilted back balance. So
back when they hit Kuta Kinte and called him Toby and hit him again. Cause of a black man would never be understood. Social economically niggas will always be the hood. Ain't black on black crime, we so quick to agree. When the whole world saw the blue line take us out with one knee. Man, I'm sick of this shit. Overtime, devil working this bitch. Can't have my soul in this shit. Who gives a fuck if I'm rich? Oh, that 10%, that's that shit. Man, that devil's on that angel's back. Let me spread my wings, I'm under attack.
My life, I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to
see how the top end of that hook is by itself, it's naked. Put that back on.
Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up.
I'm done. I'm good.
And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no. My paper stack for liberation. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting a soldier make it. You could've had my head cut off by strangers. I was out just sliding daily, letting that girl flow through like Ronald Reagan. One finger whipping on both Vogues and Kragers. I could never cap, you can't catch me with no strap. I smell like Kush and I'm shroomed out. Misunderstood beyond my clout. Y'all can't get in until we out. I clock my ends across the side. Inside the Benz on choppers now. I not can see what life's about. Man, it ain't never about no bitch. Man, don't be blinded by these hoes. Free yourself and elders quick, then show your seeds the way to go. Cause showing out, get youngest hit all on the ground, flashing that dough. Run that light, send up for clicks. Run down on you and all you with. Now that's car. Yeah, these streets a motherfucker. The preacher told me he'd come get me if I slipped or fucked up. I know more than he do now, so it be heat the fuck up. I went way deeper than to see hope and to raise my luck up and my duck. God's body go run through my mind, body and soul. I am in sequence with the flow and all the ones like me before. Hell no, you can't fuck with this. I'm on a level Mike can't jump to get. I ain't with no sucker shit, sucker dick. All night trying to get my life. I can see how far I've grown. I'm asking God to keep me in his light when I know I'm doing wrong. Cause I just wanna be free. Free from all of y'all. Free from all of y'all. The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall. I never will. He say he looking for me to pay for what I've done. I can't let him have me. My response is hell no, hell no.
All right, we're gonna shorten it up because it's about a 6-minute track, so and we're good right there. All right, bet. So yeah, that's where we at. That's our stopping point. We did a pretty good job, man. I like that. And everything like that. Yeah, so we did good today or whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and do the hooks on here. Sounds pretty good. These headphones I got, their frequency is a little bit different. I kind of want to check this in some other headphones, but I'll deal with that later. I know it's gonna probably jam in the headphone on the speakers or whatnot. And I'll make final adjustments on there. We did pretty good. I normally mix to the standards of this damn CPU meter. We're under 45%, which is good. Normally my mixes hit at about 50%, so pretty good, man. We haven't added the effects because I'm gonna utilize outboard effects for as delays and reverb or whatnot. So even listen to it at a lower volume, you can hear those vocals coming out. You don't have to strain at lower volumes to hear the vocals, and that's what you want to do. So like I said, man, appreciate everyone tuning in and everything like that. You know, a lot of people had to hop on, hop off. Shout out to everybody that kind of tuned in or whatnot. Los the King, shout out to you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Texas Boys Entertainment Productions, appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's and Larry Brown, appreciate you, big dog, for tuning in. And anyone else that's watching the live stream recap, man, appreciate you and stuff like that. Your participation for us watching is greatly appreciated, or whatnot. So I'll probably be doing a lot more live streams here pretty soon. I'm trying to do pre-recorded material, but I just don't have enough time to edit those videos or whatnot. So if you're an editor out there and you want to make some money, I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to look for an editor. I like editing my own videos, but I can't deal with it, man. I can't do it. So you know what I'm saying, if you looking for a side gig, feel free to definitely hit me up on my email. You feel me? And let me pull that up for you guys here real quick when I can find it. And I can't find my motherfucking email. There it is right there, man. Email me if you're looking to edit some video for me. I'm trying to get my content up, but goddamn, I can't do everything. So that's what that is, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Gotta go. It's 12:30, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay creative out there. Catch y'all on the flip side. Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned to the live streams. Whenever I do go live, it's random. I can't do a pre-live stream schedule because my schedule doesn't allow that and stuff like that, man. One thing I want to leave you with is, if you have time to do things. Don't sit there and sit on time, man, because I will give everything up to have time to do this 24/7. I've had the opportunities to do that quite a few times or whatnot, and you do accomplish a lot, but unfortunately I can't do that anymore because I have responsibilities. But if you do have time to do it, please do me a favor and get up off your ass and get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? Do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Do that for your boy. If you could do that, you know what I'm saying, you stay creative, you stay positive and stuff like that, man. But you can't sit up there and cry to everybody like what you're not getting done because you sitting on your ass. You got time, go ahead and do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I wish I had the time. I would knock shit out. You know what I'm saying? So in this 3 hours, I basically got like an hour's worth of work and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And I move on to the next. So if you got time, get up off your ass, do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Stay creative out there, man. And we out here. Peace.
When I know I'm doing wrong, 'cause I just wanna be free from all of y'all, The devil said he won't be. Hold up. And I ain't trying to fall.